I haven't got this many Marvel Legends in a long time. I knew that would happen. So yes, I have seen Doctor Strange. This video meant to come out earlier, but I really wasn't very well last week. I don't know what was wrong with me. I had to have a nap at work, which made me feel better, but I don't know. I am wearing a Doctor Strange t-shirt. Don't know if you can see, but it is Doctor Strange. I got this from Primark. Don't normally wear orange, but I kind of like it. And then on the back, massive Doctor Strange thing. I kind of wish it was more on the front, but you know, oh well. So I have all the Marvel Legends wave. I didn't actually think I was going to get all of them because I could not find this one anywhere, like online, anywhere in shops, and then I was in HMV and actually came across him, so I actually have the whole wave. So with Marvel Legends, you know, we kind of know the boxes and everything. I'll just show you one. And with Marvel Legends, I've been a bit hit and miss with them in what ones I actually want and stuff like that. And we all know now that they're marketing wizards, because what they do is they put if you're not familiar, they put a builder figure piece in, so you have to get the whole wave to make another figure. It's very cheeky and they know exactly what they're doing. And what I used to do is get them all, and then I'd have these figures that I didn't want, but because most of the wave is Doctor Strange and I'm collecting all the MCU ones, but I won't be keeping these two because I told you before I need to downsize. So this is Sleepwalker, who I'm not really familiar with. I don't have any connection with him, so I don't want him. So I'm just going to keep that piece. And then here is I don't even know if I'm saying this right. Despair. Oh, Despair, right? Yeah, obviously. But I do like his little synopsis thing. So he's the embodiment of the ultimate evil. Despair uses the fear of others to strengthen himself. So that's very Freddy Krueger, who I love. And then Sleepwalker is like the alternative, because he's the guardian of the mindscape, apprehending beings that invade the sleeping minds of humans. So both kind of cool, but I need to downsize. So I'm just going to keep the builder figure pieces from these two and then sell them on eBay, because I've just got way too much stuff and I just need to be a bit more ruthless with my collecting. So on to the actual film. So we'll start with the plot. So the plot, I'm not going to give anything away because, you know, obviously I want you to go and watch it. So it's the multiverse of madness, and I kind of feel they could have gone a bit more with that. That's what I'm going to say. I just think they could have given us more. So for a film that's, you know, based in the multiverse, and, you know, they've teased us with stuff before, and, you know, then we had it a lot in Spider-Man. I wanted a bit more, but the plot, straight away into the action, that's what I wanted. And I think that's good when you already have an established character of Doctor Strange. You know, there's no origin or anything like that. We'll just go straight into it. So plot-wise, yes, it was good, but just needed a bit more. Onto the characters. So Doctor Strange, who is here. I will open these up in a bit and build them and everything. I kind of felt a bit more connected to the character, because I think before he came across a bit of a douche, really. I think you got a bit more of him in Spider-Man No Way Home. You know, it was funnier and stuff like that. And there's a bit more emotion from him in this one, so I definitely enjoyed his character more, and I do hope for more from him, because kind of he was a Marvel character I always liked, but I wasn't, you know, I didn't love or anything, but I am starting to prefer him. New character, America Chavez, who is here. I hope I've said her last name right. So she is kind of like a fairly new character, because she was brought in to comics in 2011, She is part of the LGBT community, but they didn't really touch on that apart from like a small pride badge on her jacket. But she is brand new. I did like the fact that she was in it a lot, because I kind of thought she might just be a secondary character that you didn't really see much of, but I'm glad she was in the whole thing. I did really like her, actually. I think she's for a new character, I think she was really, she gave a lot. We got a lot from her. Really cool powers. She can travel through the multiverse. And when she does it, it's actually like a little star-shaped thing. I thought that was quite cool. And yeah, but I do think with Marvel, they need to push more on the LGBT thing, because we're just getting like tidbits. Like you see her parents and their two mothers, and it's a very small thing. And I think Marvel are in a place where they need to push forward with it, because they've given us, I've forgotten the guy's name, in Eternals, we got a bit. I mean, obviously the film got banned in loads of countries because there was a gay kiss in it. But even then, that was brief. But I think we're just in a position now where we need a film where the main superhero is fully fledged gay or lesbian or whatever, and they need to push forward with that agenda, because I just think, it's 2022, we need to get on that and start doing that. Mordo was back. I didn't really like him that much in the first film. Just kind of, I can't really remember much about him. It's just a bit meh, if I'm honest. So, not that interesting. Scarlet Witch, who is not in this wave of figures, but then it would just be exactly like this figure. So I see why they probably didn't put a figure of her in it. But this would be the figure that would be in the wave, so it's kind of like it would just be a repackage, so it's kind of no point. I really liked her. I like the fact you saw kind of different variants of her. I do think with the plot as well, you kind of needed to watch the series of WandaVision. So your average Marvel viewer who hasn't watched all of that might get a bit lost in some of the plot. I think you still could watch it and not have had to watch WandaVision, but I think it just helps, with her plot motive, you'd understand a bit more why. She went a bit batshit crazy and stuff, and I think you actually got to see her powers more, because she's one of the most powerful mutants, and it was good they actually showcased that for once. And I've always liked Elizabeth Olsen, and I think she gets better with each film, and I want to see more of her because I think she's great. And then on to my favourite, if you have not seen, was, I knew that would happen. I was gonna should I move the Barbies off and then put this on, or should I just put this on there? So I met him. There's a funny story about this. So whenever, with a certain few of my mates, whenever he's on screen, or if he's in a trailer, I've met him, and they're like, yes, Steve, we know. But I just, I loved meeting him. I met him at a convention, and I think sometimes when you meet people at conventions, you get two different people. So the first one, scribble, 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 there you go, don't really care. And then you get the second one, which is what I got, and he was just really nice. He was really chatty. I think I was a bit down that day, and I think he could sense that, and he said, he was like, well, I'm from Salford and stuff like that, and kind of, he was being personable and just a really nice, great guy. And there was a kid in front who was very excited, and he was just being really nice to him. And I think as kind of like an actor or someone in Marvel or sci-fi or something like that, I think you have a responsibility, like Spider-Man or something. I think you have a responsibility to kind of be nice, and because if you're like a superhero or something like that, or something where people look up to you and everything, I just think you have this responsibility to kind of be nice and be open and be personable with people at those kind of events, because they look up to you and stuff. But no, he's really really nice guy, and I just think he's great. And I remember telling one of my mates, I'm like, he's from Salford, and he's like, no, he's not. And he had to Google it because he didn't believe me. And I'm like, why did I lie about that? Come on. So on to his figure and his character. So we finally have a Wong figure. Like, I've been waiting for one for so long. We've had Lego figures, but not actual Marvel Legends, and I'm just like, why? Come on. So he was great. I love the fact he was in it a lot more. He's got great chemistry with Doctor Strange, but I want him to be in like every Marvel film now. He was in Shang-Chi, which I loved. He was only in it a bit, but he was still in it. And I just want him to be in every Marvel film, because we don't have Stan Lee. Yeah, my friend got me this. I love this figure, and I love the fact he's got the Spider-Man web slinger hand. I just love this figure so much. Detail. Oh, not reviewing that, but I'm just saying, I really love that figure. Please stand back up, no fall. Thank you. So yeah, because we don't have Stan Lee anymore, I kind of think Wong should just be in every Marvel film. You know, he's a great guy, great actor, great character, great powers. Just put him in everything. Who's going to complain at that? Right, so yes, that's the film in a nutshell. Probably 7 out of 10. I did like it. I'll probably go and watch it again. But it could have just given us more, but I just feel I can't say too much without spoiling anything, because there's a lot to spoil. There's some good cameos as well. I'm not going to say what. One of them in particular got a whoop in the cinema. I cheered, actually. Just a little cheer, because I was on my own, so I didn't want to look like a weirdo. So yes, onto the figures. I shall open them up and let's have a look. So figures all opened. I'll start with the builder figure first. So his name, so I've had to look, because Rintra, so he's the builder figure. Really cool. I do love that face. And I think he'd fit well in like a Star Wars setup, like a cantina scene or something. So all built. He is really cool. But he's hardly in the film. That's not a spoiler, but he's just, you see him a bit, but not that much. But he is very cool. And when I saw his design, I was like, I need that. Because some of the builder figures are a bit meh, but this one really did like that a lot. Mordo figure, the face sculpt's good and everything. He is a good figure. He does come with a lot of accessories, like a crossbow, a little staff thing, and then some alternate hands. But I'm just not that with the character. I'm just a bit, you know. I just wanted him to kind of complete the set, really. This is probably one of the best accessories, so you can use that a lot. But it made the figure more expensive. And this is an alternate Doctor Strange. He comes with a snazzy ponytail. But I do like this outfit, he does look cool. And then this Astral Doctor Strange. Oops. See, this is when I opened the box, this just literally came off. It's not broken, I think it's just a very loose joint. So I'll have to be careful with that. See, normally I don't really like figures like this, but because you do actually see him astral project and stuff like that anyway, then it's kind of cool. He does come with a lamp, and I don't know why. So any people who have a bit more Marvel expertise or something, I don't know why he comes with a lamp. I don't remember seeing it in the film or anything. Maybe I missed something, I don't know. David, I'm looking at you, you can tell me. And get a YouTube channel, I keep telling you to. On to Stephen, Doctor Strange. So the cape's removable and doesn't have like a plug in it, because normally it goes into the back of their back, so you normally have a hole and it can actually fit in. But it kind of fits in all right. I do kind of wish it was actual material with wire, that would be great. Loads of alternate hands, and then the little power defense things, which is really good. And his face sculpt. I think the face sculpts on these just get better and better, actually. So I think that really does look like him a lot. That's probably one of the best Doctor Strange figures we have. America Chavez. This is a great face sculpt. I think it really looks like her. But there's no pride badge. There isn't, is there? that's a bit disappointing. It was probably added on later in production or something, but yeah, no pride patch, that's a bit annoying. It comes with the alternate hands. I do wish she had double jointed elbows. I think they need to put that on female figures. I mean she has the double jointed knees, but they need to start putting it on elbows, because, you know, she can't do a, see, look. She can't do this on the back of the box. And that's a cool pose, but she just can't do it because she can't get her elbows there. But great sculpt, and I really like the character. I hope you see more of her. And then obviously onto my favourite figure. And I've had this, I remember getting this on my birthday, because as soon as I saw it in the store, I was like, I need this, but I knew I couldn't like open him yet. But great face sculpt. And I'm kind of glad they did wait, because obviously maybe before, when they didn't have the technology to do it, it wouldn't have had, you know, we wouldn't have had such a good face sculpt of him. But I just love him. I'd buy like 20 of these figures and just put them everywhere. But definitely one of my favourite characters, and I just hope Marvel do just put him in everything, because I think he would fit. Actually, I hope in Shang-Chi, if you've all seen Shang-Chi, I hope in the second one he's in it a lot. That's what I really hope for. But yes, let me know your thoughts on the figures, on the film, if you like Marvel, if you've seen WandaVision, anything. I just like nice bit of chat. And please subscribe as well, helps the channel. And I will see you next time. Bye.